California says that Uber must stop testing its self-driving cars on streets. Uber started offering self-driving rides in San Francisco yesterday. Just hours later, state regulators told the company to knock it off. Dashcam video yesterday captured what appears to be a self-driving Uber blowing through a red light on a busy street. Now, Uber blames human error for that one. John Blackstone is in San Francisco with why Uber says its new program is not breaking any rules. John, good morning.
Good morning. Well, we're here at the stoplight where a pedestrian was just stepping off the curb as that Uber car equipped for self-driving sailed right through a red light. Now, no one was hurt here, but Uber is on a collision course with state regulators who say the company needs a permit to test self-driving cars in California. Only hours after a small number of Uber's experimental vehicles went into service in San Francisco, California's Department of Motor Vehicles ordered the testing to stop. In a letter, the DMV warned it is illegal for the company to operate its self-driving vehicles on public roads until it receives an autonomous vehicle testing permit. Uber contends it doesn't need a permit because the vehicles are operating with a safety driver behind the wheel. In a blog post on Wednesday, Uber said complex rules and requirements could have the unintended consequence of slowing innovation.
Uber has a long history of just kind of barreling into places where it wants to be.
Alex Davies is the transportation editor for Wired magazine.
It's gone into cities all over the world without really announcing itself to regulators, without much regard for the way the taxi industry is traditionally regulated.
On Wednesday, dashcam video captured what appeared to be one of Uber's specially equipped vehicles sailing through a red light, just as someone stepped off the curb. Uber called the incident human error and said the vehicle was not part of the pilot program and was not carrying any customers.
The pedestrian had already started coming off the sidewalk. I mean, it was pretty concerning.
Jessica Felix was behind the wheel of the cab whose dash cam recorded the incident.
We were on a busy 3rd Street. It was 10:30. There was rush hour and people crossing the streets. It's just neglectful.
In its letter to Uber, the DMV notes 20 manufacturers have already obtained permits to test hundreds of cars on California roads. Uber shall do the same. And if it doesn't, the DMV threatens legal action to get Uber's test cars off the road.
No matter what happens in California, Uber is going to move ahead with this technology. It's a huge business opportunity for it and lots of other companies in this space.
It's not clear whether or not Uber will be pulling its self-driving technology from the roads here until it gets a permit. As for the driver who went through the red light here, Uber says that driver has been suspended. The company will investigate. Nora?
There you go, John. Thank you so much. It's important to keep an update on how that's the future.
Yeah. It is the future.
It's the future, and that future scares me, though. It does. Maybe I just need to see more that it's working. But so many things happen on the road that you need your instincts to react. Yeah. And I don't know if a robot can
I like to drive.
I do too.
Well, I do too, actually. But there are times in which it's a long drive.
It would be nice to sort of chill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.